My name's Owen Gingerich. I'm with Jump Wireless. I own and operate a very small WISP out of Jamesport, Missouri. I've started about 4 years ago. I use Sonar as my billing platform, and I heard about Preseem through them. I just seen a little annotation off the side of my billing platform one time that said they integrate with Preseem, and I thought, I'll check these guys out. So I shot Garrett an email, and it wasn't long, and he contacted me, and it was in the early days, so they set me up kind of as a testing, and I love doing testing and stuff like that. So I said, yeah, let's use my network for whatever. And so after getting it set up and running it for a while, I had Cambium ePMPs, and I was using the built-in QoS at that time on the APs, and it was working for me. I was also using the MikroTik, the simple queues, and no, it was working, but it's just simple shaping. And so then I had used it for a while, and I still had the QoS enabled on the ePMP APs, and I was talking to Garrett, and he's like, what, you still have that enabled? So yeah, disable that immediately. So I did, and that's when I seen the biggest drop in the latency on the charts. They just plummeted and came down to very good numbers. One of the biggest things I like about it is that I set it, I forget it, pay it every month, and it just does its thing. I don't really even log into it that much, but it's very nice to have that backlog of customer traffic. A long time ago, I had a customer ask me, hey, I'm thinking about quitting my service, and I was wondering how much data I use a month. If I could go to Verizon and just use a hotspot. So I didn't know at that time, but I looked into Preseem, and oh, there it is. Yeah, last weekly billed usage, or not billed usage, but last weekly usage. And so I looked it up, 100 gigs a month. Yeah, that's going to cost you quite a bit more in your current plan. So that kept customers on board. The set it and forget it part is what I like the most. It just does a great job of shaping. When I was using simple queues, it's just, I would constantly have problems with somebody maxing out the connection. Now the only problems I've had is if multiple people are using video streams. I don't have the problems with latency with the smaller streams. Those just flow through, and I don't get near the complaint calls that I did.